Hello and welcome to the Nerdly Review, your new show for all things nerdly. I'm Stefan, your host. Today we're going to kick it off with some video game news about the next Assassin's Creed. The next Assassin's Creed is going to be called Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It's going to be set in Victorian England, along with some other locations yet to be named. I'm liking it already because they've already added a bunch of stuff. There's carriages that help you get around the city really fast. You got zip lines, which allows you to climb buildings faster, and they've kind of redid the combat a little bit. Now all we have so far for Assassin's Creed is pre-alpha footage, so it's still early on in development, but it's slated to release in October this year, and we should probably get better footage probably next month at E3. Anyways, I know I'm going to be picking this up. I like the last two Assassin's Creed, so this should probably be pretty good. Next up is my review of Avengers Age of Ultron. I actually, when a lot of people asked me if I liked it or not, I kind of had a non-committal answer. I said it was good, but I really didn't have any fully fleshed out ideas about what I felt about it. Now that I've had a little bit of time to think about it, I think my answer is I didn't like the movie. It fell short in a lot of ways. The first major flaw I felt was that the big three guys, Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor, didn't do anything really significant. Iron Man really wasn't himself. He just kind of furthered the plot of the movie. All he really did was create Ultron, and he didn't do anything else besides that. All Thor did was set up the next phase of Marvel movies and ultimately Avengers 3, the Infinity Wars, but he didn't really do much else in the movie. I also kind of felt the same about Captain America. He didn't really do much. He was in the battle sequences, but as far as the plot was concerned, his character didn't really do much. So if the big three guys that you probably were there to see don't really do much other than force the story along, it's kind of not as enjoyable as you'd like it to be. Also, I don't know if this might be a little bit spoilerish. I'm not going to reveal major information, but this might be a little spoilerish. This, I felt was forced. I didn't really like it. I thought it was kind of, they trying to shove it down our throats a little bit. I didn't like it. Speaking of Black Widow, I didn't really like the backstory that they gave her. I felt like the way it was handled was really weird, and I didn't like the way she talked about it. It was just really bad. Badly written, badly directed. I don't know. I just didn't like it. There were a few things that I did like. I did like the twins. I thought their characters were interesting, and I thought their overall character development throughout the movie was good. I know there were complaints about the fact that they volunteered for the position to be turned into experiments, and that is not something their characters would do, but there's plenty of other problems with this movie. This is why I didn't like it. I also really liked Hawkeye in this movie. I really felt like he got the spotlight that he deserved to make up for the lack of spotlight he had in the first movie. I really felt like he had a lot of things to say in this movie, a lot of character development, and he wasn't, brain controlled, the whole movie. Also, I really liked Vision. I really liked Paul Bettany as an actor, and I felt like he was a really good addition to the group, and I felt he was a really good addition to just the overall cinematic universe. He's just awesome. I also kind of dug that they had War Machine and Falcon in there. I'm glad they gave them screen time, even though they're kind of minor characters in the overall Marvel Cinematic Universe. They are pretty big deals in, the Iron Man and Captain America films. So I thought it was good that they got some screen time. And I thought it was enough. I thought they definitely had some character moments for both of them. So overall, I thought the movie was just kind of a letdown. It was good, the action sequences were fun to watch, and it was a spectacle, obviously. But there was a lot of things about that movie that just didn't really excite me that much, and I was kind of disappointed. But if you are a big fan of the Marvel movies, you probably still want to see it because, like I said, with Thor setting up the next phase in the Avengers 3, you need to kind of see it to understand what's going on in the next set of movies. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is happening in the Marvel Comics right now. It's called Secret Wars. What's going on is that all the different various multiple universes in the Marvel Comics world are kind of being collided into one big world. Now, by multiple universes, I'm referring to Marvel Earth 616, which is the original Marvel comic universe, and there's also the Ultimate Universe, otherwise known as Earth 1610, and Marvel 2099 universe, which is set in the near future. And there's also even the X-Men animated series. they have their own universe, and that's being collided. So all these universes are being collided into one big one. Some cosmic thing happened, and it's now all the worlds are destroyed and being combined with the little pieces into one world, collectively known as Battleworld. So during the Secret Wars, everybody in the Marvel Universe, in every single Marvel Universe, is going to be clashing and fighting, and a lot of people are going to be dying until there's basically only one version of each character left. The Ultimate Universe apparently is going bye-bye, but they might save some of the Ultimate versions of characters in this new world. But there's a lot of characters that were in one-shots and certain universes that are just parallel universe kind of what-if stories. Those characters might actually become permanent characters in this new world. So a lot of people are going to be going bye-bye, and a couple of them are going to be coming back. Now this is similar to what DC did with the Crisis of Infinite Earths. It was to consolidate all the different universes into one so they didn't have so many convoluted different histories and stories and different versions of characters. So hopefully this works out, and we'll see how well it kind of melds into one world, and we'll see which characters remain standing afterwards. It's supposedly going to end sometime next month or July. Alright, that's our show. If you'd like to contact me, you can contact me on any of the usual social networks. If you like the video, please subscribe or like it. And as usual, I will see you all next week.